to Zimbabwe, the House of Stone, known as Zimbabwe, where you find beautiful animals, excellent and traditional cuisine, beautiful women, handsome men, and with over 16 official languages.
All the way from Gontu to Ziatunga.
The population of almost 15 million, Zimbabwe is beautiful. With the roaring thunder, the Victoria Falls, which is one of the largest waterfalls in the world. Can you imagine this? Well, let's take you on a tour. Welcome to Zimbabwe.
It's my first day in Zimbabwe, and to be honest, the beauty of Zimbabwe really shocks me. Walking in the streets of Zimbabwe makes me feel like everywhere in Africa is home for Africans.
I watch your programs and you encourage me.
And I'm not here to lie to you that Zimbabwe is perfect, but I'm here to let you know that Zimbabwe is not what you think. We are in Harare, yeah?
Yes, yes.
And this place is the Hustler Street.
Yes, yes.
So we just want to welcome you all to Zimbabwe.
Yes, I am.
Can we all say, welcome to Zimbabwe?
Takawira Zinyamba. My name is Takawira Zinyamba. Zimex. This place Hustlers, Takawira Zinyamba. Yes, sir. Yes, Takawira Zinyamba. Sikumu Shinana. Yo! Sikumu Shinana. Wow! Yes, sir.
This is the majestical city of Zimbabwe, sitting pretty right over there. I know you're shocked. You are not at fault. Even me, when I got here, I was super shocked to see that Harare is this beautiful. Why are you guys not telling us that Zimbabwe is this beautiful? I feel like I need to blame the people of Zimbabwe for not telling your own stories. It's okay. I'm gonna forgive you because I am here. I want to let you know that Zimbabwe is well developed. Zimbabwe is not what you think. I cried when I was walking in the city of Harare. You know why? Because what I read on the internet, they told me that there are not even good roads in Zimbabwe. But it was shocking to see wide roads in the city of Harare. It's really shocking to see wide roads in Harare. I feel like this city really represents the Africa that you don't see on TV. I think I underrated Harare. I was not expecting this beauty, man.
You know, it's actually very beautiful. Now, before I left for the UK, things have changed. We have one-way streets, and like you said, the roads are really wide, and it's very easy to travel here.
I want to tell you guys something. One thing that I've noticed in Harare is that it's a mixture of colonial buildings and contemporary buildings.
Absolutely.
You've seen that too, eh?
Yes, but you see, that comes from us being colonized by the British. So that's how you're seeing these buildings.
And because you said you were colonized by the British, I want to tell you something, yeah? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. If you have been to Lusaka, Nairobi, even Accra, you will see that we have, similar streets in here.
Yes.
So many places that I've been in Harare, it looks like Lusaka, and it looks like the CBD of Nairobi. Have you ever been to Harare? Have you ever been to, are you living in Lusaka or you're living in Nairobi? Just let me know. With the shots that you see right now, there's no difference. Maybe it's the footprint of the British. It's so pretty, man. Let me know in the comment section, yeah? Did you ever expect that Harare will be this beautiful? Let me know the perception that you had about Zimbabwe before this video. I have been exposed to the beauty of different African countries, but to be honest, yeah, Harare is a discovery. Wow. Brothers and sisters, welcome to the capital and the largest city of Zimbabwe, Harare.
In Samora Machel right now, one of the major streets in Harare. And in this street you find the Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe and the National Parliament offices. You also have our beautiful Mbuyane statue that was installed recently. This statue, as a fun fact, it rotates 360, having a view of every single part of this beautiful city. Come on now, our ancestors are always completely looking over us. I really love the fact that Samora Machel also has Zimbabwe's Women's Bank that's also located in this street. It's so busy that during traffic hours though, you really can't stress us about it. But it's so beautiful and we love to see it.
To be honest, yeah, Harare is extremely modernized, man. And something that is modernized always looks beautiful. And I know you are amazed that the girl said the major road in this country is named after Samora Machel, who is a Pan-African leader from Mozambique. I've never seen anything like that before. Have you? I just love the Pan-African spirit in Zimbabwe. You know why? Because in Zimbabwe, one of the major roads is also named after the legendary Kwame Nkrumah, to the extent that I saw a mall in here called Kwame. And as a Ghanaian, I felt so proud. But not just that, we got Julius Nyerere from Tanzania streets in here. We got Kenneth Kaunda from Zambia streets in here. We got Nelson Mandela from South Africa street in here. And the man of the land needs to put his name on the street too. Welcome to the home of Robert Mugabe. Thank you.
We have fought for our land. We have fought for our sovereignty. Small as we are, we have won our independence and we are prepared to shed our blood in sustenance and maintenance and protection of that independence.
So today we're symbolically in a place that is called Unity Square.
One surprising thing or hidden thing is it's actually designed the same way as the Union Jack or the British flag. Because these roads and this one and this dissecting roads, it's actually like the Union Jack. If you check the Union Jack, that's exactly the shape of this place, the Africa Unity Square.
That's a fact that I didn't know. Thank you.
This is the highest point of Harare. And this is the point from which the name Harare comes from, because there used to be a man who used to stand here and he used to overlook the whole of Harare. And he would be looking out over this land. And at that time, it was the land of Chief Mbari. And so when the enemy would approach, they would always find this guy up. They would always find this guy ready They'll always find this guy having alerted the soldiers or the warriors to be prepared for the attackers. They would come, they would go back. They would wait for nighttime, they would come, he's there. They would come in the morning, they would come in the day, they would come on Monday, they would come when it's cold, and you'd be there. And that's when they said, that guy doesn't sleep, which means Harare.
That's how Harare got its name.
From this hill. You understand?
How many Zimbabweans know this story?
And let me tell you, you saw the interesting thing is when we came up,
Yeah?
you saw that we saw soldiers along the way. Till today, Harare still exists.
And even at night, the city of Harare never sleeps.
Hello guys, it's City of Zimbabwe. Welcome to
Maya.
Mugabe-san. People were mad at me for calling Mugabe-san.
No.
They thought you are the real son of Mugabe.
No.
They didn't know that because you are from Zimbabwe, that's why I call you Mugabe-san.
No, we don't have any relations with the late president. Yeah, but that's what you used to call me in China. So,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because that's the only thing I knew about Zimbabwe.
Yeah, but you're now here.
Exactly.
You're finding more. How are you finding the city? How are you finding Harare?
Listen, I never knew Harare is this beautiful.
Yeah.
I think Harare is one of the most underrated cities I've ever been to. Can you believe that?
How so? How so? Explain.
No, listen. This city is quiet and calm.
Right.
This city, I feel like it's a combination of the natural environment and modern facilities. You know why? Because, listen, you go to certain countries, you don't even see trees. But there are trees everywhere in Harare.
Yeah. I think the city fathers have tried to preserve that side of town, and there are heavy fines if you are seen chopping trees. And we're actually encouraging people to even plant more trees. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but then here's something you have to know. It's not Harare is not all about this side.
Okay.
There's also the bustling side.
Wow.
The hive of activity. I'll take you there, downtown Harare, where all the hustling, trading, and then got all the small to medium enterprises, people who are just doing business, and it's just bustling. So Harare is not always this calm. I have to take you to the other side.
I know that is the part of town that I really want to see, because I feel like this place is more like kind of calm and chill. It's my kind of place, but there's no money at this place.
Yeah. The thing, it's not that there's no money. It's more commercial. So you've got your offices, you've got your commercial offices, you've got your government offices here.
Okay.
And like other international companies here. But then other side, that's where you have the hive, the activity.
I really need to take you guys there, man. Let's go check it out, man.
We have to.
Thank you.
Check it out, definitely.
Okay, all right.
So man, this is the downtown of Harare.
Wow.
It's way more bustling, as you can see.
I feel like this place is full of life, man.
Yes, of course, because a lot of people are doing business. So you find that there are people selling their different ways. For example, electronics, you can get gadgets, TVs, bicycle parts, car parts, name it, uniforms, protective wear. So this is a very, very busy part of town.
Does it mean that everything that you're going to get here will be affordable?
Mostly because a lot of people from even just outside Harare also come here.
Oh wow!
Buy stuff and then go and resell it there for a profit. So there's really $1 to be made here.
I feel like it's overcrowded, man, because like everyone is here.
No, but being overcrowded also means good business. So it means that a lot of business is happening here.
You know why Tony is saying that? Because he has a shop in here. He's making all the money in Harare, and the shop is right here, bro.
I'm surviving. I'm surviving. That's all I'll say. I'm surviving.
I'm gonna put his Instagram. If you're interested in buying any electronic gadget, buy from our guy, man.
Please. You know, here you've got more smallholder.
Oh, so
players.
these are like SMEs, like small scale businesses and all of that.
Exactly.
Man, I mean, this is the place that you need to spend your money.
Yeah.
So whenever you come to Harare, I think it's always good to come and spend your money in here, because these are the real hustlers.
Exactly. These are the real hustlers who are working hard for their money.
Yeah. That's amazing, man. In this video, I'm only focusing on Harare. What makes this beautiful city so unique from any other city in the world? Yes, it's a world-class city, but listen, when most of you got to know that I'm going to Harare, most of you thought I'm going to trade my toes for rituals. No, that is not true. Something like that is not happening in Harare. It was just a joke that escalated to the rest of the world. So since I'm here, I'm just gonna let you know that that is not true. Coming from Ghana, it's everywhere that when you go to Zimbabwe, you can actually cut your toes and make a lot of money for you to buy cars. But apparently, you're the one who started it.
Yes, I'm the one who started it.
There's nothing like cutting toes and making money here.
Nothing like that.
Nothing like that.
Yes.
That was a false statement.
Can you apologize to the people of Zimbabwe for what you've caused out there?
Yes.
But
I apologize to my nation, Zimbabwe, for the statement I say about the toes. Forgive me, I was joke that day. It was joke. In fact, it was joke. Not true about the toes. It was joke.
Inside the city of Harare, I found a unique and interesting building that I think you all need to know about.
Did you know that this is the biggest mall that we have in Zimbabwe, and it's sitting on 26,000 square meters?
What's also very interesting about this building is it's based on termite mount, which means it cools itself. So it's quite interesting that using nature to inspire the building. So this is one of the buildings that I think is very, very important, especially here in Zimbabwe, when you talk about green and going green and not using a lot of energy. So you can imagine how many air conditioning units we need to use to cool down this building, but it's all being done naturally.
Oh my gosh!
Stand here. Hi!
I'm at WODEMAYA!
It's good to see you.
In Zimbabwe!
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Oh yeah, I mean, WODEMAYA is everywhere.
I'm gonna see myself on YouTube today.
You know what? Tell us something about Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe is a very quiet, peaceful country. Yes. And we need more tourists, please. Come and visit us.
Why should somebody visit Zimbabwe?
Well, people should visit Zimbabwe because actually, I'm sorry, I'm coming from a funeral, but so I can't be happy. But come visit Zimbabwe, you know. We have so many nice people. We have so many nice places. We have, come on, come just be our friends, you know.
She's so excited that she doesn't know what she's saying.
Yes, I don't even know what I'm saying, you know. It's so nice to meet you.
Same here, same here.
Miss Trudy, I love you.
Like I've always been preaching, everywhere in Africa is home for Africans. Listen, I was walking in the street of Harare, enjoying myself, and I met this young man right here, and I asked him, yo, are you from Zimbabwe? He's like, no. Where are you from, my brother?
I'm from DRC.
Congo.
DRC Congo,
Yes.
the richest country in the world.
Yeah.
And you are here in Zimbabwe.
I'm here in Zimbabwe.
What brought you to Zimbabwe?
Yeah, in searching of life, you know. I find myself here. Life forces me to be here.
And how is life in Zimbabwe, bro?
Yeah, we thank God. We are managing. Yeah, I'm okay with
I mean, how long have you been here?
For almost a decade, since 2008. Yeah.
You've been here since 2008.
Yeah.
If you should tell us something that we need to know about Zimbabwe, what will you say?
Yeah, particularly Zimbabwean people, they are welcome people. They welcome foreigners. The way they treat foreigners, yeah, it's something that is particular from Zimbabwe. Yeah, we are good. Yeah.
And it's peaceful to live in Zimbabwe?
Yeah.
Is it safe?
Yeah, very safe to live in Zimbabwe. Yeah.
This is a foreigner. Yeah. No, I cannot call you a foreigner. You can never be a foreigner in Africa, man.
Yeah.
This is our fellow African living in Zimbabwe, and he's telling us that Zimbabwe is super safe. So I just want to welcome you all to Zimbabwe.
Yo, I'm here with WODEMAYA here. Welcome to Zim. I would say the people in Zim are actually nice. Like whatever about Zim you can say, the people are actually nice and welcoming. You can see everyone. So yeah, I would say the best thing about Zim is the character of the people.
And what about Harare? What is so unique about Harare, man?
Well, it's the melting pot of Zim. If you want to know what's happening in
So as a Zimbabwean diaspora returning back to Zimbabwe, if you have a message for the 4 million Zimbabwe living abroad, what would that message be?
The message would be there's a lot of negativity around, so I would say experience Zimbabwe yourself with an open mind, because sometimes experiencing Zimbabwe with someone else's vision or someone else's thoughts doesn't work, and that was the case with me as well. I used to hear a lot of negative things about Zimbabwe, so I would say to anyone out there, just come here, experience it with an open mind. I would say that's the most important thing. That way you will start seeing the country from a true perspective of your lens.